Hi, guys. I hope that this works okay. I know my computer is not the best. Actually, I should have used the new one. I kind of forgot that I have a different computer that my son gave me. But so I'm going live on my laptop, my Google laptop. So I don't know how this is going to go. So you'll have to let me know if it's acceptable or not. But I'm doing it this way because I took a whole bunch of pictures on my phone at the Dollar Tree. So I wanted to give you the ideas that I got based on the pictures that I took. Seems acceptable so far. Great. Yay. Okay. And I'm on live chat. Perfect. Long hair, skinny-eyed toe. Hi. And Felina, hello. And Courtney and Steven, Johnny Dragon. Yay. Hi, Hexen, my love. He must be at work. Hi. I just left where you are. I wish I left where you are right there. Hi, Bobby. No problem. You see this stuff every day, Hexen, so. Hi, Don and Lee. Hi. So I have to say, first of all, I have to say a quick thank you to Jess. From our group. If you are in our Facebook group, I'm going to mute this. Hold on. Oh, I don't want to close that. Hang on. If you are in our Facebook group, I made her message an announcement at the top because it really helped me. Today and yesterday have been a really tough time for me as an empath. You know that we kind of take on the energies that are around us and the energies that are going on. So the fact that we've had all these shootings in the last 2 days, I thought when I woke up today and I saw that there was a shooting in Ohio overnight, and then heard about 2 more mass shootings in Chicago overnight, I thought I was going to be in bed all day. And she posted this very uplifting post about how she just got out there and got things done and everything went really well. And she just trusted her guides. And I thought, you know what? I really need to take a page out of this person's, how she decided to do things, because I can't do that. It's easier said than done. And it's easier said than done for someone to say, oh, just put blocks up. I love when they do that. Oh, just put your blocks up. It'll be okay. Well, as an empath, sometimes your blocks don't work. Sometimes, I want to curl up into a ball and just sob the whole day. But I can't do that. And I refuse to give in to that. There are times, though, that I have an hour or two that I just can't do anything. So today I just thought, you know what? I'm going to do what I can do, which is I made a grid. I posted it, on all my social media. And tonight's live is going to be a specific live for love and peace and healing to anyone that's ever been affected by violence, not just what has happened, although obviously there's going to be somewhat of a focus on that, but anyone who's been affected by violence at all ever, because it's really needed. So I did get up and I went to the Dollar Tree, and I normally find all kinds of stuff anyways, but I felt like today it was one of those things where people, my guides and my guardians were kind of pointing stuff out and going, oh, someone could use that for that. And someone could use that for that. And I only had $20 to my name, and I spent $20 plus, I got my change out. So I wanted to show everyone the multitude of ideas that I got while I was in that store about what stuff could be used for. If you were at Tarot Stock, that I kind of do that all the time. Every time I go into Goodwill, I'm like, oh, if there's another witch with me, especially, I'll go in and I'll go, oh, look, you could use this for this. You could use this for this. You could use this for this. So, and then by the time I get home, my brain just kind of knocks it out because there's other stuff in there and I forget. So I took a ton of pictures, which is what I'm going to start with, so that I can show you all the different ideas that I got. Sound good? Yay. Okay. So hopefully I'll be able to do this. Okay. So here's the first picture. This is a plastic jewelry holder is what they called it. To me, it's totally a tree of life, and it's totally a pendulum holder. You put your pendulum in between the branches there, and it hangs over, and it's able to hold your pendulum up so that the stone part isn't touching anything. I wish the Dollar Trees in Canada had the same stuff. Me too. Me too, because I can't tell you. There was a million things. So right off the bat, there's a pendulum holder. Quick, easy, something easy to do. This is a little statue that is a little ceramic statue of a stag. So there is a statue for the god. That's your god side of the altar. You can use that for a statue. It's about this big. Really simple, really easy. It's $1. Don't forget, keep in mind, literally the Dollar Tree is the store that everything in this store is $1. Period. So now there you have your God symbolization on your altar for $1. Did you have fun? I love the Dollar Tree. I could spend $100 in the Dollar Tree and then come home and make all kinds of different altars from them. This is no, I didn't buy all this. I'll show you what I did buy, Janice. That's why I took pictures, because I thought I'm not going to buy all of this stuff, but I'll take pictures so that other people can get ideas of what to go to the Dollar Tree for. Our Dollar Tree is $1.25. Ooh, that's boo. I'll be having to live off the Dollar Tree for a while. There you go. It happens, right? All right. This is another little ceramic statue that is a mermaid tail. Perfect. It's same size. It's about this big. Perfect for the goddess statue, for Yamaya, any of Aphrodite, any of the water goddesses that you would be following. That's a perfect statue for Yamaya or Aphrodite, any of the goddesses that have to do with water. They also had 2 others that are perfect for goddess too. This is a little statuette of a shell, and still about this big, $1. Then my favorite one, which I almost got, but like I said, I only had $20. So I usually I put a whole bunch of things in my cart, and then before I go up to the checkout, I'm like, okay, $20. What do I need? This is my favorite one. This is, again, a little statue. Because it's a shell, it would be great for Yamaya. This one, though, could do for any goddess because it's a spiral. So perfect. It's just the perfect goddess statue for the goddess side of your altar. It's just a little ceramic $1 statue, but it's a spiral, which is a kind of a universal sign for the goddess. So that's perfect. I almost got that one, I have to say, but it was one of the things I had to put back. Okay, they had all kinds of harvest stuff out. Our next Sabbath is Mabon, which is September. I think this year it's the 21st again, but I'm not positive. I seen both of those the other day. I felt like the tree was too flimsy to hold anything. Yes, it would hold pendulums, because don't forget, I know I've shown you my pendulum tree. It's the same idea. The pendulum part you could put into the branches, and then most of the chain can hang down and just wrap around the bottom of it. And so it's just the crystal part that it's holding. It's not actually holding the whole thing. So anyway, they had tons of little plaques and stuff for the harvest season. I got 2 of them, but I was going to show you a bunch of more. So that one says, give thanks, happy fall, thankful. And then there was, that's like a chalkboard. So you can put the chalkboard, whatever you want. Thankful for the goddess, thankful for the god, happy harvest. Grown. Thank you, honey. You're so sweet. You guys are just too good to me, honey. Thank you. Love you. She lives near me too in Naples. Here is, this says Farm Fresh. And one has apples and sunflowers, which is perfect for Mabin, by the way. Mabin is a lot of apples. And Happy Harvest. Lots of harvest stuff. Groon, you are, I just love you. Can you use the tree for necklaces too? Absolutely. I'm just talking about for witchy stuff, but you could have witchy necklaces that you put on there, right? This one says, Thankful and Blessed and Happy Harvest. And then I really liked these ones up here too. Grateful and Blessed and Hello Fall. And they looked like little mason jars. They were really cute. And then these ones look like, I think these are really cute. They look like, you know, the little road signs. Says, welcome to our patch and bless this home. Which is totally cute. I could see putting that in my garden for sure. If you like the sayings on the plaques, wouldn't it be easy to paint over with craft paint? Yes, absolutely. For sure. So I got this one, which says Harvest Blessings. Love this one. And to your point, Sherry Bug, they also had some that were plain wood with nothing on them. So I got a little acorn that I can paint on there, Happy Mabin or Blessed Mabin, and decorate it with glitter or sparkly glue or apples or whatever I want. So perfect. Very good idea. And I know Michael's has these a lot too, that they're just like the plain wood cardboard, not cardboard, but plain light thin wood that you can, you got the same one, yay, that you can paint whatever you want on there. So I got one of those thinking I'm going to put something about Mabin on there. Perfect. Good idea. Great minds think alike. Then they had all kinds of like sticky stuff for your windows for $1. Again, little leaves. They were gorgeous. The little pumpkin and gourds and squash. And they had like thankful and blessings and all that. And then they also had the rings that are fake leaves, you know, and placemats that were pumpkins and leaves. And they had a red leaf, which I almost got. That was in my cart until the end. But then I put it back because I have lots of harvest stuff, you know, placemats and all kinds of stuff, harvest stuff that I can put out. So I don't really need that. And I thought, all right, that's one thing I can do without. And they had a sunflower though. I almost got that one, except really for me, the sunflower is the Lunasa one. So I'm like, that one's passed. And they also had an acorn. There was an acorn in there too. As usual, can look for acorns in a park, maybe? Yes, absolutely. And I'm going on a walk. I was going to go on a walk before I went, but I decided to go shopping first. And now because it's the heat of the day, I decided I'm going to go a little bit later, but I'm going to carry my big basket with me. So, of course, they have glass bottles galore. And these ones, I didn't get a picture of the blue ones, but they literally have all the different colors. I get red for fire water, green for earth water, yellow for air water, and blue for water. And I put them out. The fire and air I put out in the sun, and water and earth I put out in the moon. That's just the way I see things. You don't have to do that way. Then I put a couple chips of whatever stone I have for that element. Like for fire, I usually put in red jasper, or I have some fire agates. I'll put that in there. I thought I could drive around the neighborhoods. Absolutely. Pine cones also, absolutely. My husband looked at me like, really? I pulled out 3 containers with sunflowers, pumpkins, and gourds. Absolutely, for sure. So there's always great bottles there. Now, all of a sudden it used to be they had a lot of religious stuff, and they still have some of, the crosses and all that kind of stuff, but they have inspirational stuff all of a sudden too. This was a little plaque that they had that said, "Wander More." And it was all sparkly and everything. Really super cute. Then there was this one that said, "Plant a garden and watch it grow." Isn't that cute? That was just what we were talking about in the ritual the other night. My daughter thinks pine cones are free eggs, so we've been harvesting a ton lately. That's great. I love reusing wine bottles for my moon water. Me too. And mead bottles and all kinds of stuff. Yep. Then they had a shiny one that said "Brave." And finally, I love the "Wild and Free." That one was a good one too. So all kinds of inspirational things they have on there. Oh, and they had this one I had in my cart till the very end because I was going to send it to Tange. Tangerine. It says "Dream like a unicorn," and it's all sparkly. I was totally going to send it to Tangerine, but I literally had to dig for change out of my purse. Terrible. Then there was little ones that you could put candles behind it. It said, "Be a mermaid in a sea of fish." You should paint Mama Squirrel's family on that chestnut. Oh, that's a good idea. I might get another one for that too. That's a great idea. Good vibes only in purple. Then they had "Inspire." Really cute. And "Adventure Awaits." So again, just inspirational stuff that you can put back there. They had another one that was perfect for tan. Again, the unicorn, and it says "Magical." Then I didn't notice these before at Dollar Tree, but all of a sudden they have all kinds of oil, the little oil cauldrons, I want to call them, but oil burners. And you can put oil in there or the little wax melts, which they sell the little wax melts. But you could put oil in the top of that, and it will release the scent when you put a candle underneath. These are candle holders that are butterflies. Just picked up an oil burner from there yesterday. See, perfect. They had a little fish one. So again, if you are a follower of Yemaya or of Aphrodite or any of the other like sea goddess type things, they had all kinds of stuff for the sea. They had little dream catchers even, which was amazing. Hi, Jazz. They had their 7-day candles. They have gotten new ones in. I have always gotten the 7-day candles, the little white 7-day candles from them because they're $1 a piece. They're really cheap. I paint stuff on them or I mark them with whatever intention I'm doing. Well, they have suddenly gotten more that, hi, Mimi. Fish are also great for abundance. Oh, yes, absolutely. And money charms. Yes, I totally didn't think of that. Thank you, for sure. They've also all of a sudden gotten a couple of the saints in there. Our Lady of Guadalupe, they had. And they had St. Jude. So for lost things, St. Jude. And I got 2 of these. Yay! They had Santa Muerta. So really, really cute. I do not know which god or goddess to follow. There's so many to pick. Absolutely, Bobby. I know that's a hard thing. And I'm going to continue my God and Goddess series to hopefully help you out with that too. I have French ancestors and Cherokee Indian ancestors. I know, Johnny. That's awesome. For sure. So if you are looking for just like a generic god and goddess type of thing, this was with the candles. They have silver and gold candle holders. So the silver candles are traditionally for the goddess, and gold candles are traditionally for the god. And that way, no matter who you follow, god, goddess, they have these really cute silver and gold candle holders. Just be open. Someone will pick you. Absolutely. Just all of a sudden, you'll start to think, is this goddess starting to call out to me? Because I'm seeing ravens. I'm seeing, black dogs. Look, it could be Hecate. It could be Morgana. It could be, there's a lot that are ravens and black dogs and stuff, but I'm thinking Hecate. I took prescription for my ADHD. I'm going to live on Facebook and going on a nature walk. Yay! Me too. I took my ADHD med today too. Tarot card holders. They have, this is, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of a blur thing. This is an acrylic frame that stands up, and it's about this big. It's a 4x6, like a card. And it stands up and is clear. So you can put your tarot card in there when you draw your daily tarot cards and put that on your altar. So you have your tarot cards standing up on your altar. Really super easy. They have an abundance of candles. That was just the jar candles. That wasn't even just their normal taper candles and little, day candles and all that stuff. They had an abundance of candles. They had stuff like isopropyl alcohol, which I use if I don't have vodka. I try to use vodka when I do like a spritz or a sage spray or something. I use distilled water and isopropyl alcohol in there. You've been using birthday candles? Perfect. Does it say anywhere where the gods are in the physical world, or are they not? You mean, okay, so of course the gods and goddesses, their energy, to me, they're able to be called on at any time. Are you talking about physically the god and goddess? Isn't the Dollar Tree that has that 10 for $1 chime candle packs? Yes. Yep. I believe so, yeah. Isopropyl alcohol with your Florida water, yes. Yep. It depends on the Dollar Tree too, Grun. This one is in the village of Fairport, and they have it, but the one in Macedon does not have the chime candles. But sometimes they do have 10 for $1 chime candles. It depends on the season too. So anyway, isopropyl alcohol, I use that. Hi, Wicker Moon. In any kind of spray or spritz that I'm making, if I don't have vodka. I went to learn tarot. I have an old deck I got at a used store. What is a good book to learn from? So Witchy Mom, a good book. I would say my two favorite books are Holistic Tarot by Ben and Bell Wen and The Modern Tarot by Michelle Tea, are great. And I have a whole tarot series. If you look at my playlist, there's a whole tarot series that will help you too. Santa Muerte 9-day candles, perfect. They have hydrogen peroxide, which if you have any, like if you have standing water for the Fae, or a fountain for the Fae, or like an offering. I always have, where's my, this is almost empty. I always have an offering of rose water for my goddesses. If you put a little hydrogen peroxide in there, that does two things. One is it makes it so it will not go bad. And I use booze. Yeah, I use vodka, cheap vodka usually. But if I don't have it, I use rubbing alcohol. And the other is it makes it so the bugs don't want it. Like, so if it's outside, especially if you had some of your offerings outside, the mosquitoes won't get into it and lay eggs and stuff. They have Epsom salt. Now, what is Epsom salt used for as a witch? Does anybody know? I use that. Actually, I use it for several different things. But one is when I make bath salts or, and not the drug bath salts, totally different. That's right. Or bath bombs. I use them. That is good for your bath bombs. So they have Epsom salt there. Very good. They have wall stickers there. I make bath soaks and body scrubs. Absolutely, for sure. They have wall stickers, wall decals that will not harm your walls. They're like stickers almost that you can, for scrying water. Yes. See, I didn't even think about that, but yes, absolutely. So they have wall decals that will not harm your walls, but you can put them up on your walls. This one says good vibes only. And it's like a yoga, pose and pretty purples and all kinds of stuff. You got the butterfly one. Perfect. They had a bunch that had crystals in it. Look at this one. Whoops. It has crystals in it. That goes up on your wall. Not really witchy, but Epsom salt is great to give your plants outside. Yes. Haven't had a goddess reach out to me yet. I have the gods Apollo, and ooh, that's a new one on me, Lee. I'll have to look that one up. Hutzlapachili. Whoo. All right, I'm totally going to have to look that one up. I love when I learn new things. Now you've given me one to look up. Hi, Rowan. Almost missed you live. Finally figured out I was not getting your live notifications because the personalized setting was checked. All plants like Epsom salts. Yep, just a little. Most people make Florida water. It's not hard, but it does have a lot of ingredients, right? I've had great experience with all my plants. Me too. Here's a feather that says love. This is, again, that wall decal. They're really big, and you can put them up on your wall. This one, I almost got this one too. This one says inhale courage, exhale fear. So again, that inspirational kind of stuff. This one says can't touch this. And it's like a terrarium that is like a crystal shape. So awesome. Yeah, so the gods are made of energy, but matter is energy. So they're everything. Yep, absolutely. This one has little individual crystals that you can put up. They're not little though. They're like this big. But you can't tell in the picture, obviously. But all that you can put up on your wall. They have paintbrushes. All different kinds of paintbrushes. So don't forget that when you need art supplies, that they have them there too. Foam brushes. Is that Mayan, Aztec, or Mesopotamia? Yeah, good question. I don't know. I got to go. You too, Earthy. Earthy. I'm going to try not to Trevor. I'm going to try to call you by your name. Can I Google it and get the ingredients? Yes, absolutely. Aztec. I put some of those wall sticker on canvases to hang on the wall like art. That's a great idea. See? You guys are helping me out. This one I actually got. So this is contact paper. See how pretty that contact paper is? So I get contact paper when I have a deck that I don't like the back of it. I have one in specific, and I haven't quite found the right one yet that I'm going to change. But when I really love a deck, but it's either too not thick enough and really thin, or I don't like the back, you can put contact paper on the backs of them and then cut around them. You just kind of lay out a sheet and stick the backs on and then cut around them, and then you have a different back. The one who taught me that, I have to say that was not my idea, was Kelly Bear. So she is amazing. Some for stickers for your Book of Shadows. Absolutely. And they have all different kinds of designs for their contact paper. So there's that. Can I burn sage to anoint a new tarot deck? Yes, absolutely. I put all of my tarot decks through the sage smoke. You can also take them outside in the wind if you're an air person. I liked that one too. That design was really pretty. Some people like the wood look. They have wood look on there. These are little bottles that are like vinegar bottles, and they have little handles on them. They're glass. Again, bottles, 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 people. I gave an idea of all the different kinds of bottles. These are bigger glass bottles. Or bottles, jars. Bigger glass jars. These are wine glasses that say positive vibes or have, see the sunflowers? Or what was, on this, that's like a paisley print. They would work for chalices. If you don't have a chalice and you want to do something for the fall, say, you can get the sunflower ones for a chalice, or the positive vibe ones for a chalice. Angel tarot cards. Yep, smash the like button if you can, guys. Perfect. Can math be symbolical since it's done in your head? It's a physical thing. Not sure what you mean. Can math be symbolical? Math uses symbols, and math can be used to talk about symbology, but I'm not sure what you mean, Wooden. These are, have different designs. They're all glass jars, though. I've been watching your Beginner Rich series, but didn't know you had a series on tarot. Yes, I do. Absolutely. My Michaels had 99-cent colored jars in many colors this week. Awesome. Perfect. They have the mason jars. They have the jars that look kind of like cotton balls there. Those ones, I got a whole bunch of those ones for my herbs because the tops fit on really well and are airproof. They have, when you go to the food section, they have pink Himalayan salt. That is great for cleansing crystals, for cleansing your altars, I use, this one is just regular salt. But for me, the God side, as an offering, I always use salt for cleansing. And on the goddess side, my offering is rose water usually. So they have the Himalayan pink salt. They have them in the jars near the herbs. Is a little jar of pink Himalayan salt. They have basil in the herbs. So if you need basil, ground cinnamon, black pepper, chives, all of that can all be used in magical ways. And they have coarse sea salt, which I didn't have any coarse left. So I got some. Do you make your own rose water? When I can. It's been a while because it's really cheap to buy the rose water. If you go to the Spanish grocery, they usually have the rose water, and it's like, $1.99. It's usually really cheap. So I usually don't do that. You have pink salt too. Perfect. They have extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil can be used in all of your magical oils. They have baking soda. Same thing. Baking soda is great when you have, I have tarot cards that stink right now. I'm trying to do my anti-stink thing. And they stink because of chemicals, by the way, not because I got them from somebody who smoked or anything like that. It just happens to be chemicals. Tan, how are you, honey? I was just saying, I almost bought 2 things for you to send you at the Dollar Tree today. But I ended up with less money than I thought. Stinky tarot cards, yes, for, that smell like chemicals. I have 2 decks that I just got that smell terrible chemical. So I'm if you put them in a bag with baking soda, that helps to pull the smell out. I'm actually doing, do I have them right here someplace? Maybe. Hang on one second and I'll show you. I'm actually doing a different method. Is it right here? Oh my goodness. I have too much crap on here we go. On my table here, as usual. So this is the slow tarot, and it stinks, guys. It's terrible. The ink smell or it's terrible chemical smell. So this is dryer sheets. I bought Gain dryer sheets, and I wrapped every 2 or 3 cards in dryer sheets, and they've been in here for a week. Once that's done, if that didn't do the trick all the way, then I put them in a bag, and then I put a smaller bag of baking soda in there, and that smaller bag is open, but I don't want to put them in with the baking soda. I also, actually, I just heard a great idea. For Love of Cards was asking this, somebody was asking this question, and they said to put maybe I'll try that first. They said to put the, the silicone and stuff that comes in shoes and comes in medicine bottles and stuff, that's supposed to take some of the smell out too. So you can try that too. Where am I? They have coconut oil. They have little jars of coconut oil. They have coconut milk, little jars of coconut milk. That is great for a lot of different things. They have, now these are plastic, so keep that in mind. They do have little glass jars for your herbs, but I know when I started out, I didn't have, I couldn't afford $10 because I was dirt poor. Let's be honest. Some of us are not doing real well in this economy. But they have, this is a pack of 10 little jars that you could put your herbs in that they would seal, and they are plastic. And so a pack of 10 for $1. I still have a bunch up on the top of my apothecary that I just never have traded out. My slow taro doesn't smell. Really? Oh, mine was so bad. I couldn't use it. I haven't used it yet. It's still in order and everything. I just put it in the bag for a week, because over a week now, probably. They have parchment paper. I bought some of those jars. I like the one with the little groove in it for labels. Yes, Himalayan salt, 1 pound bags. I just got those for my jewelry items. Perfect. And they have wax paper. So what do we use parchment and wax paper for? Parchment paper I use all the time when I'm making soaps. If I am making anything that I make, that soaps, candles, that kind of thing, it's good to put that down because it doesn't stick to, it'll stick to the table sometimes or anything. That helps with that. The wax paper, especially when fall comes, that's always good for your leaves. If you want to preserve leaves. I have found to write intentions on and burn it. Yep, absolutely. I have found a better way that actually keeps the leaves looking like they're all natural and they stop losing their color. And that is, I use glycerin and water, and you lay them in a shallow pan with glycerin and water in it. And it takes about a week or so for them to suck up as much of the glycerin as it can. And then it stays. Then it's just preserved. The Sacred Spirit Oracle reeks of arsenic, that sweet almond chemical scent. Ugh. For my beading, perfect. Yep, absolutely. My other deck that stinks, which kills me because I haven't been able to use it and I really wanted to, is my Stolen Child Tarot, which I love, love, love that deck. And I can't use it. It stinks so bad. So what else? You go to the kitchen area, and this is a grater that is on top of a little container, little plastic container. So if you grate your herbs like your resin or cinnamon, I find cinnamon that works really well with the cinnamon because it catches all the cinnamon underneath. So there's graters right there. The kitchen scissors are really good. I have a pair that I keep in my car so that if I see herbs or flowers or something along the side of the road that I want to stop and get, I do. That's how I got my tobacco when I was coming back from North Carolina, is on the side of the road. And it was a small farm, and they were outside, and I said, hey, do you guys use what am I trying to say? Do you guys use chemicals on your on your crops because I would like to pick a couple leaves. And they were like, yeah, go ahead. No, we don't use anything like that. So, and very often if there's, a big thing, I don't ask. I just kind of ask the gods and goddesses. And if I'm not supposed to have it, then I guess I'll get caught. I was trying to say hi, Earthy Phantom Seeker, but I entered the button. Oh, just wanted to mention I burned a manifesting paper and it didn't leave any ashes. Woo! Ooh, that's cool. Hey, that's awesome. Yes, wax paper makes my affirmation notes go puff when burnt. Yeah. I was trying, it just feels so poisonous when the cards smell. It's hard to believe they can give any useful advice. I know it. And it's really bad. Like I've had quite a few decks, like I bet 3 or 4 lately that have come in that I thought, oh my goodness, what in the world? Terrible. So yes. Oh, kitchen shears. I keep kitchen shears in my car. All right, Carmen. So, and this was a different kind of kitchen shear, but it had a wooden spoon next to it. And the wooden spoon with the holes in the middle of it, you can decorate the outside of that wooden spoon if you have kids or if you don't have kids and make it a wand, and especially a fairy wand. If you decorate the outside either with markers or you can burn symbols in it or whatever, and then the lore says you can see the fairies if you decorate it for the fae and you look in the hole, you can see, that's how you can see the fairies. I used to do that with my kids all the time. So they have fairy wands. They have little teeny strainers. And they have they have them on the long, hi Roseanne, they have them on long handles. And they also have the mesh strainers for your sink. Those are awesome. Well, 2 things. If you have a cauldron and you don't want to get the cauldron dirty, you can put them on the outside and put your herbs and stuff in the mesh strainer and burn them that way. Or if you don't have a cauldron and you want to use something to burn, you can burn stuff in that mesh strainer. And this was over by the candles. They had that specifically for candles, which means it's meant to withstand the heat. That was just like a glass jar that you can put the candles in, and you can put that strainer in it. Or that one, same thing, candle holder, you put that mesh strainer in it and it can become a cauldron. That is a glass thing for your candles, and you put the mesh strainer in it and you can burn stuff in there for your candles. And yes, I saw somebody say you can strain the herbs for tinctures. Yes, absolutely, for sure. Should I ask the gods or goddesses when I'm picking up a stone? Yes, absolutely. I would. What does it mean when you don't? And does it apply to groceries? No, I wouldn't say it applies to groceries. When you are outside and you are picking up something from Mother Nature, I always ask permission. And then you kind of get an idea if, the answer is yes. Sometimes I'll get a cool breeze. And if there's nothing and I really feel kind of awkward, like, I'm not really getting an answer, then I don't pick it up. Over by the kitchen stuff is glass vinegar or oil bottles for all your different magical oils and stuff. They always have the funnels, and they have 3 different sizes. So again, when you're making oils or tinctures or anything like that, they have the paper lunch bags. I love those for drying out my herbs. I will hang them upside down, put the paper lunch bag over and hang that with a clothespin, and it keeps it so, any needles or any of the leaves or anything that fall off the herbs, you still have them. Try putting the cards in a bag with baking soda. If they need something stronger, add a little of the carpet fresh. That's a good idea. Absolutely. I did get the oil bottles and I made a few different oils in stock. Perfect. 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 Oh, yeah. I saw that, Tan, that you got 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations. Yay. What if you're picking up, say, a lot of acorns? I would, absolutely. I would still ask for permission. Anytime. Hi, Phelan. For drying mistletoe. Perfect. Anytime I pick up anything from nature, I ask permission before I do it. So they had a ton of little like confetti. This is little felt stickers. This one, I don't know, can you see, is little witch hats and witch feet. Look at the little witch hats. They're little felt stickers. And little witch feet. There's purple hats. Hold on, where's the feet? I need feet. Little witch feet. Isn't that cute? They also had confetti like this confetti with 3 different ones in it. The top one is a black cat. So I got 3 for $1. And the top one, hang on. Ugh. Come on, give me 1. Just 1. I only want 1. Let go. I'm going to put them in different things anyway. So there's, see the little black cat? Love the little black cats. The middle one is orange, and they say boo. And that bright orange. See, boo. And then the bottom one. And what am I going to do with these? I don't know yet. I might like glue them onto bottles or something like that. These ones were little witches on brooms. Isn't that cute? Eee. So cute. Yeah, they're getting Halloween ready early. I know, right? So I got that. I got a couple different notebooks. I always love the notebooks. This looks like crystals. I don't know if you can really see that very well, but with the glare. It looks like crystals, and it's the pretty colors underneath, and it's just a blank notebook. I need those all the time. This one says Wingardium Leviosa. Swish and flick. And they have little spells in there. And then on the back, it has all the different spells and what they are. I assume that that goes with the app, you know, how you do the app, but I'm not certain. What section was this in? This was in with the school supplies, all the different journals and stuff. They always have different journals. And then I don't know for sure because I stopped doing the app because I just can't. I'm terrible at it. And then the last thing I'm going to show you I got, I'm not certain how I'm going to use it yet, but I'm like, okay, there's an idea kind of coming. So this was, it's called a foam dry erase block. And to me, it looks like a dice, right? So that means there's 10 sides, right? There are 10 sides, right? What? No, yeah. 10, 9 sides. Am I crazy? 10 sides. There's 10 sides. Okay. I need to go back to bed. Okay, so there's 10 sides. It looks like a dice, and it's dry erase. So you can put 6 sides. Thank you. Thank you. How sad is that? I'm really losing my mind. Okay, 6. So there's 6 sides, and it's dry erase. So I got dry erase markers with it, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to work it yet, but when I draw my tarot cards, I'm like, okay, somehow I can use this for daily, either like a daily inspirational message and I'll roll it, or I could like put 6 different decks on there and say, oh, today I need to use this deck, or, you know, whatever. Because it's dry erase, I can erase every day and do something different every day. But I figured for divination, I could kind of do something different with the divination to kind of give it some flair and something different to do. Right? So it just, I don't know. I just saw it and I thought, wow, that I could do something with that. Yes, cool idea. Okay, absolutely. So, you know, it gives you an idea. There's all kinds of stuff at the Dollar Tree that you can use in witchy ways, right? I mean, I could have spent, oh, I forgot my pillow because this was just too cool to me. So see how it's one of those pillows that it's rainbow on that side, and then you can swipe it and it turns silver on this side. And I don't know why, but I had to have it. So I just think that's so cool. I love these. I think they're super neat. So yeah, I'm a dork. Okay, I got to get ready to go buy milk. Okay, go buy me your milk, Tans. What if a random rock calls my attention? Does it mean I have permission, or does it only apply to things that might get me in trouble? All right, so wooden ripples. You are thinking too much. Not that I don't want you to think at all. However, if it works for you, it works. That's my motto. Anybody who's been here long enough will know that my favorite saying is, if it works for you, it works. And so to me, you have to go by how you feel. If you see a random rock and it calls out to you and you're like, oh my goodness, that is supposed to be mine, and you feel like that was your permission, like it already, your guardians kind of already pointed it out to you, then that's okay. That's for you. If you feel like you notice something on your own and you still need to ask for permission, and by all means, ask for permission. You have to learn to trust your instincts, and your gut is your guide, and be able to sort that out. The little day-to-day stuff, you have to practice on that little day-to-day stuff in order to sort out the bigger stuff later. Did you notice if they had any Halloween napkins? Ooh, for decoupage. I did not. They're just starting out with Halloween stuff. Now, they do have, I almost got, and I didn't take a picture of it, ribbon, like a long thing of Halloween ribbon that had different like fall stuff on it, pumpkins and glitter and leaves, fall leaves they had. You might be able to use that for decoupage. I did not see napkins specifically. All right, Fallon. Thanks, honey. I feel that if I notice it, it's meant for me. Absolutely. And you really, part of, walking this path of the natural kind of stuff is to get in tune with nature and be able to feel that energy coming back. We were talking about the other night after we did the Lunasa ritual, I was talking with Cassandra, who was here, about the trees and how interesting I think it is that they have discovered that the trees that are in a specific area, like let's say all the trees in my lawn, they have a communication network together. So their roots communicate with each other underneath the surface of the earth. And they communicate back and forth. If one is hurting or there's something going on, they communicate that. And the whole community of trees feels that. So it's a process of tapping into the communication of nature and how you feel that they communicate back to you, and being able to feel that energy back. Okay. So it's all, if it works for you, it works. It is amazing. I agree. It is totally amazing. All right, guys, I'm so glad you joined me. If you like what I do, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. If you are on Facebook and you're not on our Facebook group, I encourage you to go ahead and join. If you look in my About page, if you click on my main page, my Willow and Thrifty Witch page, click on the About. That Facebook link will take you to our group, which is a private group, so that nobody who is in your friends list can see what you post in there or anything. It's just for us. And we help each other a lot, I think, on there. It's we're kind of just makes our community that much closer, that we can talk every day and, you know, see what's going on with each other. If we have questions, we can post it on there, and everybody's really good about answering those questions. So I appreciate you all. Tonight will be a specific kind of healing video for all who are have been affected by violence, but especially the 3 mass shootings that have occurred. 3, actually 4, because 2 were in Chicago. Mass shootings that have occurred in the last 24 hours. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight, is some specific healing, love, peace, kind of building that energy and sending it off. So I love you guys. I will see you later. Bye-bye.